team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. Taking on last year's national champions, the Florida Gators. For PA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Curtis Jr. Let's get right to the action. The Gators will kick this deep to begin the game. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Shotgun handoff here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Both teams are sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown in mid-season. Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win. Today. Dropping back, it's Douglas. Looking deep downfield to the left. Downfield shot. Ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive. Getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. You can open up other aspects of your offense. Early adversity when they face it going down in the opening possession. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And it's just beyond the receiver's range. Too much on that one. Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job here on that third down and using the energy from the crowd to make that stop. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it in the opening drive from their own territory. Trying for a fourth down completion. The receiver. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense on a fourth down stop. Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it, but to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you. Gonna run it. It's Tuttle. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk. Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's an outback. The catch made. Tackle is finally made down at the 11. There's a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitches delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion. Dropping back, it's Brown. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down. The back catches it on that play, Chris. It kind of looked like a receiver on the way they designed that play. I love the toe tap at the end. He's inbounds. Nice game. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run. They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. They stop him behind the line. That's
That's going to set up 4th down and short.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
The Gators will look to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Running out of time in the pocket.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver letting it run like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum though, scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out. It's deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. To throw, it's Douglas. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Brings room to the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Can't we score? A nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for 1st down. Clear movement before the snap. It'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. They'll hand it off. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front of the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Boom. The tight end has got it. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down mark.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Short completion of the tight end. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
The offense stays on the field. We're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. To pass. It's Douglas. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, that one's picked off. He can go. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. We'll see if the officials wipe away this turnover. So that is a call to remember. The interception wiped away by a pass interference penalty. So 1st and 10, it's a costly mistake for the defense on 4th down. The back's got it. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
quarterback dropping back. He's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
This should be the last play of the quarter. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. That's over the middle. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. And Florida has the lead first as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking downfield. It's gone. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Offense getting set. It's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Screen the receiver in the flat. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz. You hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Out of the gun now on third down. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big third down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Dropping back. It's Douglas. Behind the line of scrimmage. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. So the holding call in the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. First down here for this offense. Looking for a receiver. That's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's the running back in the flat. Stop right there at the line and no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Third down for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. On the move now. Gets the ball as he was hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. On this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
And the coverage team gets the return on the ground. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They're going to run it here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness. Kirk getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Second down play coming up. Looking downfield. It's gone. The pass is intercepted. Takeaway for the defense. The offense has it. It's still good. Looks like the player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout. We'll check it out. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. On first and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Oh, downfield catch right on the left side. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain getting closer to midfield. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. The receiver makes the catch. He gains 9, so it's second and 1. The Gators come to the line to run the hurry up. They keep guessing the run. He picks up the first down before they get on the ground. Offense right to the line, racking up the tempo. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the receiver's got it. Make the stop. The offense is set up in scoring position. First down on the 23. And the Gators line up here on first and 10. There's the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the second down play. To the air, it's Braun. And the pass is complete to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Gets big on the outback. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
What a great route here by this tight end on third down, and the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on third down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got first and goal.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw behind his man.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So getting nothing in first down makes it second and goal from the 8. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Bringing pressure. He throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass rush closing in. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. Kick right down the middle. Can't hit anything better than that. And they add to the lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this deep and begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes the knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Florida offense is back out on the field now. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. With the sticks.
Looking to pass. It's Vaughn. He escapes the pocket. That's caught. It's Williams.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and we saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the grab. Brought down crosses midfield on the 46.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a fire to the wide out. Wide open downfield.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. And now the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30. The Longhorns will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
He's headed off again. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Can't pull down. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The offense failed earlier on a 4th down attack. They'll try it again here. Looking to pass. It's Douglas. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the 2nd half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The defense scoops it up. It's a fumble. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the 2nd half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's right on the left side. Maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a form tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
Empty set now, 5 wide. We're going to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Lucky for the junior quarterback, that didn't get picked off.
I know this guy believes in his receivers. I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Back to throw. It's Douglas. Good completion with the tight end. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's 4th down. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw. Catch made on the outback. You bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on the sack.
A good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon.
Looking deep down the right side. Oh, that's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. What an electric play. Suddenly, they've moved into scoring position down to the 24.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
Longhorns are going to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. To the air, it's Douglas. Caught by the receiver. They're going down, but that one moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Well, that's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. 1st down and 10. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's caught.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. Now, they want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try and 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
The slot were able to bring him down quickly. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Into the end zone. Pass is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return. The pick ends that play.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. That's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
Trying to find some room. It's Williams. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but Strange things do happen in college football. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter.
Here we go!
Dropping back. It's gone. Moving from in deep on the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Florida. They continue to roll up the score.
Well, that's why this wide receiver is one of the best in the country. Makes a routine catch, and look what he does with it. Takes it almost a length of the field for a touchdown.
But they try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes in lead and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Let's see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Here's a target, and it's complete. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Running out of time in the pocket. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Breaks into the open. Touchdown. Gators. A crucial pick six.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play where they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's going to come up with it. And the defense comes up with the football.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. He's forced to go after 3. The quarterback just sneaks it.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. And fullback. Nowhere to run up the middle. The Gators will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. The big fullback's got it here. He busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
They'll try to add the lead now with So the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of it. He's going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
42, Spider.
Ground game here. A soccer with a strong tackle there.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Second down after that previous play. It's reeled in. It's Griffin. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
The Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. The shotgun run call. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. With the catch, it's Griffin. They make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly to try to stage a big comeback. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Can he make it to the marker? Finally stopped him. That gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Longhorns line up with a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Keep it on 1st and goal. He goes nowhere. Stop short behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and goal upcoming.
And his 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards instead. You're going backwards. It's going to set up a very important 2nd down play.
They stop him again at the 1. 3rd and goal coming up.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The defense has kept the offense out of the end zone all stop on 3rd and goal. Finds an open target on the left side. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 6 points now?
Press coverage now from the secondary. Back to throw. It's Douglas. Shooter makes the grab. Touchdown, Longhorns. Add 6 more points to the total.
You know, the most impressive thing. Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Tackled at the 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. First play of the drive now. They're backed up at the 12-yard line.
Jackrabbit.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. They knew they're going to need clutch plays like that, Kirk. This is a battle we expected to come down to the final minutes. Looks like the higher-ranked team's going to dodge the upset and move on.
Yeah, good for them to be able to close this game out. They played very, very well and very deserving. For the loser in this game, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. Try to get yourself in position to still make a run at the end of the year.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's gone. Looking right, this one's caught. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. It's a 1st and 10 play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Right behind the line, it's Williams. The tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.